Hi, my name is Tom Hamilton. I'm a urologist with Palmetto Greenville Urology. After I got out of the military, I went back to school and I was going to be a chemical engineer and a chemistry professor, and I wasn't even taking his class. He said, "I heard your wife's in medical school," and I said, "Yes, sir, she is." And he said, "Well, you probably couldn't get in," and that really made me mad. And so, for spite, essentially, I applied and I was accepted. When I was a third-year medical student, I was doing my surgery rotation, and that's divided up into basically 2 months where they tell you what you got to do, and then you get a month of an elective. And I happened to be walking down the hall, and I ran into Dr. Bob Monroe, who's my partner now, and he and I had graduated from Furman together, but I had done 4 years in the military, so he was ahead of me, and he was doing urology. And he said, "Well, what are you doing for your elective?" And I said, "I really hadn't made up my mind." And he said, "Well, you should do urology because we won't make you work very hard." So I did a rotation, and the department down in Charleston was probably the only place you were going to go as a third-year medical student and get direct attention from the department chairman. I mean, we had, one-on-one lectures with Red Turner 3 times a week, and they let me do all kinds of things that I wouldn't have expected to do as a third-year medical student, and it was just a great rotation. And those things happen in medical school. You may think that you're going to be a heart surgeon, and you do psychiatry, and you say, "Man, this is a great attending," and they point you in a different direction. And so that's what happened to me. I kind of fell into it. I'm interested in a lot of different aspects of urology, particularly urologic cancer and voiding dysfunction. I enjoy treating stones. But just about anything other than infertility, I participate in an awful lot. I chose to practice at St. Francis because the leadership at St. Francis is aware of what goes on in the trenches. When I was at another hospital, the CEO didn't even know my name. And at this hospital, I probably speak to the CEO 2 or 3 times a week. And he's interested in what I have to say.